Sam was a 7-year-old boy who loved dinosaurs more than anything else in the world. His room was filled with dinosaur toys, posters of T-Rexes, and books about prehistoric times. Every night before bed, he would imagine himself on a thrilling adventure, exploring a world where dinosaurs still roamed. One Saturday morning, as Sam was playing with his toy dinosaurs, something extraordinary happened. His mom had found an old, dusty book at a yard sale called The Lost World of Dinosaurs, and thought Sam would love it. The book had a thick, leather cover with a picture of a T-Rex roaring on the front. Sam eagerly flipped it open. As he started reading, Sam noticed something strange. The words on the pages seemed to glow faintly. Before he could figure out what was happening, a bright light burst from the book, and in an instant, Sam was no longer in his room. He found himself standing in a dense jungle. The air was warm and humid, and the trees around him were massive, with leaves bigger than anything he had ever seen. Birds with bright feathers and strange calls flew overhead, and Sam could hear the distant rumbling of something huge moving through the forest. "Where am I?" Sam whispered, both excited and a little nervous. Just then, he heard a loud roar that made the ground shake. Sam turned around and saw, to his amazement, a real-life dinosaur, a towering Brontosauruses, its long neck reaching up to the treetops as it nibbled on leaves. Sam's eyes widened in awe. "I must be in the world of dinosaurs," he exclaimed. His excitement quickly overtook any fear he had. This was the adventure he had always dreamed of. He decided to explore and see what other dinosaurs he could find. As he walked through the jungle, Sam saw all kinds of amazing creatures. There were triceratops grazing in a clearing, their horns glinting in the sunlight, and a family of Stegosauruses with their spiked tails swishing as they moved slowly through the ferns. Sam also spotted some smaller dinosaurs, like the quick-footed Velociraptors darting between trees, and a pack of Compsognathus, tiny but feisty, chattering among themselves as they scurried across the forest floor. But Sam knew he had to be careful. This world was filled with danger, too. He had read about the fiercest dinosaur of them all, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sam couldn't decide if he wanted to see one up close or keep as far away as possible. As he continued his adventure, Sam came to a wide river. He needed to cross it, but the current looked strong. Just as he was figuring out how to get across, he noticed a group of roll-up-H's wading through the water, their crested heads bobbing up and down. They were calm and peaceful, and Sam figured they might know the safest spot to cross. He followed them and found a shallow area where he could carefully make his way to the other side. "Thanks, guys," he called after the dinosaurs as they continued on their way. On the other side of the river, Sam heard another loud roar, much closer this time. His heart raced, but he couldn't help his curiosity. He quietly made his way toward the sound, peeking through the thick bushes. There, in a large clearing, was the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was even more incredible than Sam had imagined. With its huge, powerful body, sharp teeth, and eyes that seemed to see everything, the T-Rex was hunting, focused on a herd of Hadrosaurs grazing nearby. Sam knew he needed to stay hidden. He held his breath as the T-Rex stalked closer to its prey. But just as the T-Rex was about to pounce, a loud rumble shook the ground, causing the T-Rex to pause. The ground split open as a geyser of steam erupted from the earth, startling all the dinosaurs. The T-Rex roared in frustration as the Hadrosaurs took the opportunity to flee, and Sam took that as his chance to slip away quietly. He found a safe spot near a rocky outcrop and let out a breath he didn't realize he was holding. "That was close," he said to himself. Despite the scare, Sam couldn't help but feel exhilarated. He had seen a real T-Rex. As the day turned to evening, Sam knew it was time to find a way back home. He remembered the book and figured that it must have a way to return him to his world. After some searching, Sam found a hidden cave with ancient drawings on the walls, dinosaurs, just like the ones he had seen. In the center of the cave was a stone pedestal, and on it was a glowing version of the book he had opened earlier. Sam reached out and touched the book. The cave filled with light, and when it faded, he was back in his room, sitting on his bed with the book in his lap. Everything was just as he had left it, but now he had memories of an amazing adventure. He ran to tell his mom about what had happened, but when he opened the book to show her, the pages were blank. The magical adventure was gone, leaving only the cover and the picture of the T-Rex. But Sam didn't mind. He knew what he had experienced, and the memory of his dinosaur adventure would stay with him forever. And from that day on, every time Sam looked at the book, he would smile, knowing that somewhere out there was a world where dinosaurs still roamed, waiting for him to return for another adventure.